All right, we are back in. We were headed south. We are just still looking for other stuff, and I think we already dealt with that 5 west-southwest, so I'll get rid of that GPS. I have added easy block renaming and hostile takeover mods to my setup here. Easy block renaming is pretty simple. It just allows me to do things like reset the name, change a whole bunch of names or prefixes, like if we want to prefix everything. First, let's reset a few of these guys. That's no longer just roast and ready, that's just, yeah. Reset all these guys, and we can select everything and give everybody a prefix. Alright, so now we have full-on naming, although the wheels, get all the wheels on the wheels. I guess no, they are. Okay, cool. So anyway, that's what that's all about. We want to continue heading south, and that gyro control would be awesome. Hopefully we will acquire new scrap to scrap soon. Oh, I just lost something. Did I lose? And something 3K in that direction. What did I lose? Blew something up. I don't even know what it was. There were actual flames though. Hopefully it was nothing important. But we're gonna go back in this direction and hopefully find that guy 3K back. And maybe I'll someday remember what it was that I lost. It doesn't appear to be anything important, so I'm not really terribly worried about it. The distress signal, well, I'm kind of interested in it. I'm a little bit worried it's got turrets. So I'm not really going to bother. I'm just gonna hope nothing really, truly blows up. It's hits. I may need to adjust my wheels. I feel like this thing is still with low strength on the wheels there. Those tend to flex quite a bit and ride low. I'm pretty sure I had everything set to like 50% on the strength, so. Alright, here's the weird wall that happens sometimes in Space Engineers. Should be seeing this thing. Okay, there's one just that direction, basically probably about west-southwest, so I'm going to give up on the other one. I am going to set GPS though. -5, -3, 4, whatever, somewhere around there. I don't want to go over that mountain. I don't want to go around. And west-southwest is actually more in the direction we were going, so because I didn't get a good direction on the previous one, that 3K one, and didn't get a marker down for it, it makes more sense to just go after one that we're sure to find rather than digging around. Yeah, we can get down that. I have experience with building this kind of rover, and it's pretty good at going pretty much anywhere. I mean, obviously a ship would be better, but we got what we got. I think we are still pretty low. Got to get out of this mountain range. That's definitely up. We're definitely past this mountain range. That much is for sure. Well, now I was just lauding this design, and now it's going west-southwest, so the mountains are just crazy. One that's over there, but unless I can see it in time, I need to really just oh man, these mountains killing me. Killing me. Maybe even quite literally if I'm not careful. Well, actually, given how close we are, this one could be very well be on the mountain somewhere. Unless the end of this mountain is right over here. Okay, it could be over in that realm. If we get within 800 meters of it, yeah, okay, well, this is kind of sketchy. Very sketchy. Be back out and maybe go down a better, slopier spot. Yeah, that would be nice. Easier descent, please. Oh man. Still sketchy. Very sketchy. I guess we're just gonna have to send it. There's not a lot of options out here. Okay, we should be seeing this thing. Although that one I have a definite bead on. 3K east southeast. We'll find them eventually. Promise. That 4K one obviously is not on our marker. Obviously not big enough for me to have caught it on my scanner. But I'm pretty sure if we just keep heading east-southeast, we're going to hit the one I just saw. Maybe even get out of these mountains. Back into the kind of open desert area, which is a lot better for driving. Now there's quite a bit of lag on this. Oh, there we go. See? I saw it. Quite a bit of lag on this stream, so if I don't say hi immediately, it's not because I'm ignoring you. You've got something here. Although oh man, just like not a great one. These are like the booby prize. All over. These are going to be windows and a solar panel. Yeah, LCDs. We'll take the solar cells and the computers. Computers on that one. No computers on that one. Alright. So that one's over. Okay, we got everything deposited. Now it's really just about finding the next stuff. Right, but let's lose that marker. See. What have we got? Continue with our southerly-ish journey. So I'm thinking about doing I have an idea for a kind of starter base that you build in phases. Not on the Scrapyard, on vanilla-ish. Modded, but not just a standard survival playthrough. It'll start out as a base, but will be built in such a way that as we progress, it will turn into an atmospheric ship and then into a hydrogen ship. And we'll be able to get out into space. Man, I hope this distress signal is not armed. Pretty big risk bringing my rover into it. So I'll probably park, if I don't find other scrap soon, actually, I'll probably park out there somewhere. And yeah, walk in, or maybe 800 meters or a K away, walk in, see what it's about. It'd be nice to have a drone, but I don't have enough thrusters for that yet. I need well, I would prefer to have at least a down thrust, or down facing thrust, side to side, forward and back. I could probably get away with just a down and a side to side. Now if I made it vector, I would still need 3. I don't think it would work too well with 2. But we can put a programmable block on it. We have one. I'm not using any of them right now. Oops, somebody just blew up. What are you blowing up? Or what is blowing up? It's having serious trouble over there. I don't know if I want to be anywhere near there. What's the... Well, I don't see any reds. Still don't really trust it. It looks like it's maybe sliding down the hill. We're going to have to risk it. I don't really want to walk all the way in. What is your issue, brah? Oh, I know what I can do. We're going to lock. We're going to put this guy on the bar. Oh, it's on the bar. Oh, man. What's your problem, Holmes? Can't see, is that looks like it might be a turret. Hard time telling. Okay, well, I actually am gonna walk in. if I die, at least I will have only lost my one chevron. Okay, it does appear that there might be a turret there. But this thing is not actually part of the scrapyard thing. It's actually part of the base game. And I know Splitsie had these turned off, but I don't think he's updated this scenario recently, so it's probably letting some base game stuff leak in. But it's fine, because the distress signals, crash ships, and whatnot that you get in the base game are all please don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. They're all, as I was saying, they're all scrappy anyway. I mean, yeah, this thing could be my ticket to a large grid something or other. Although it's really in a bad space. Man, look at it. Wow, it's almost full of gas though. Like, I would really be interested in seeing man, I'm tempted, but I don't think I'll have enough stuff on this thing to actually build something out of it. Certainly won't have the bits. And the hydrogen thrusters, not... Oh, your problem, bro. The hydrogen thrusters are not necessarily... We got a data pad. Dab. Yeah, you're dead. You waited too long. Let's claim this grid. Alright, we now own it. I guess we didn't need the hostile takeover. I can make control seats, so I'll keep that. What is this thing here? Broadcast controller. Large grid stuff is amazing and awesome and everything, but I just don't have the stuff. Let me see what we got here. Do we have any bad stuff? That's the question. Can I bring myself over? Yeah, I can. Could we possibly make even a rudimentary large grid rover out of this stuff? Need the inset light. We don't need that. A lot of this stuff I can make. But yeah, a large grid rover maybe, or lots of iron, which I can't do anything with. Lots of bulletproof glass too, man. Okay, see, thrusters are interesting, and the battery. The worst case scenario here, I could top up my battery on this thing somehow. I'm not gonna be able to keep these thrusters, so I'm just gonna ditch them. This is a really bad position to be in too. It's a lot of stuff, but I don't have the storage. So what I could do is top up my hydrogen and top up my battery and take all of the, if I can figure out how to even connect to this thing. Look at this angle. Well, for a little recap, last time I started this scenario and managed to build myself this nice 6-wheel 5x5 rover. Still rudimentary, obviously, but decent. Maybe we can get enough tubes to make a large grid rover. Got that large grid battery we could extract rather than bringing down our battery, and we could be rolling around on some sort of behemoth. If you're familiar with Space Engineers, there is a decent existing, like you can buy them in the base game. Obviously not in this scenario, but you can buy them in the base game, and it's got everything you might need. Assembler, refinery, solar panels, the whole shebang. I still don't know what blew up and hit the ground. Not seeing anything. I know I had 2 of those, and those were the only things that were kind of magnetically glommed on. Of course, this storm isn't helping any. But really, the question comes down to, do I want to try to build some sort of large grid thing out of these parts? Or do I want to just extract as many components as I can? Well, that's gone now. But it was over there in a 3K, call it west northwest. Maybe we'll get back in and think I'm rolling. So if I follow just the scenario stuff, I should leave this thing alone for the most part. It's got more thrusters and more stuff on it than Splitsie intended. It's also just too big and I don't have enough components. So I'm probably just, I probably ought to just figure out a way to connect to it and stuff down although my hydrogen tanks are full, so I can't even suck out the hydrogen. So the only bit that I could actually do anything with would be the power. And our battery would, which I put purposely, our battery's almost dead. We definitely need to get the power out of this thing. So, let's see here. I find my hinge panel. Yep. It's going to be the easiest place to swap a hinge. Still connected, okay, yep. I need to do is just connect this thing as simply as possible. Oh, no, no, no. Really? Oh, man. Okay, well, I am now what they say pretty screwed. Okay. Yeah, this was kind of a bit of a mistake. Alright, I think I can... Oh, good, the storm's over. I think I can flip this thing. I put the gyros, the gyro group on here. Toggle on and off. And go for make sure we have all of our gyros in the list. Yep, okay. I'm gonna toggle them off. Override. Roll. Maybe -1. Not the right direction. Oh, that is the right direction. Or we can roll it all the way over. Right. There's not really a whole lot I can do here. I'm not... Hello. We break some other stuff too? Man. We just continue on. Forget it, because... Oh, you know what? I know what I can do. I can cut the battery off. Don't roll this time, please. Cut the battery out, maybe. We're already full of components. Find the battery again. I can cut it out and get it dragged over. Okay, I see it. Alright, so...
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Yeah, see, there's
Inventory
the tubes.
full.
My tubes. Help with my tubes. What else we got here? Stuff. Oh, and then I, of course, dropped the steel plate, so...
Inventory full.
Dump it all in there. Take that. Oh, come on. What's the deal? Oh, there's still more. Right, okay, now that'll slide on that. And that'll slide on that. We just need to hook up to this thing, like, hopefully without killing it. Who knows? We're going to try to detach it, see what happens. Maybe it'll just slide. Yep, go for it. Do not want to be in the way of that. Don't break when you land, please. That's what we're talking about. I just get like a, are you still valid? You are. Okay, cool. Right. Small inset connector. Problem, brah. Unable to place. Right. Oh, you know what? I have an override controls thing going on right now. On the gyros. There we go. Yes, that's better. We literally don't need anything. We do need to get back around and get our tubes though, or maybe we just forget them. Right, well, how are we going to do this? Maybe another hinge. And then a connector. Still want that connector. That. It's a connector. Come on now. There we go. Really? I don't have 16 computers? Then I have computers up there. Which is just a pain, but can be done. There's 10 right there. And 20. Plus whatever we've got in this cargo box. Wrong way. Bring it down to about there. I'll get it eventually, I swear. Need a small connector. A regular kind of small connector. Come on now. You can go on there. Jiggle is real. Pretty close. It may not be perfect, but it's pretty close. So maybe I can wiggle my way around without blowing myself up. Now I have my front wheels set to not have a parking brake, so I can actually very slowly drag myself into a position. Hard to see that spot though, so come on. Pretty close. Fortunately, it's not close enough. That's actually lockable. Locked. Alright. So now we go to batteries. Our rover battery goes to charge mode, recharge, and the big battery goes to discharge. Go look at our battery. We got 4 megawatt input. We got a 10-minute wait to get charged up. So while we're doing that, let's do some other stuff. One, we need at least a little bit of a walkway along here. So when we do come out that side, we're good. Really? No more steel plate. Oh, I'm full. That's the problem. Oh, and also there's that. Must have steel plate somewhere. Yeah. So, right. Right, so now we come out this side. We actually have somewhere to go. We can repair that guy. Construction comps. Of course, bulletproof glass, which I know we have. That in tow. We could also run our hydrogen engines. And see how that affects the battery charging situation. Minutes, not much difference. No point in trying to acquire that hydrogen as much as I would want to. I'm sure I'll find more hydrogen eventually. In the meantime, we can get some motors,
Inventory
and
full.
grids, large steel tubes maybe, if we're lucky, computers, although I think we're kind of out of space already again, which is very unfortunate, but a constant problem in this scenario. While I could glom a small container We kind of wanted some construction comps too, didn't we? Well, I could glom a small container, a large grid small container onto this thing. It's not really the best option. Get those, get the motors, as many grids as we can carry. Yeah. Yep, and we're out of space again already. That thing is not going to be strong enough to carry this. What I have done in the past, which I could do, although it's kind of sketchy, is to set up a hinge right on the front here with a mag plate on it. Oh, it's close enough. So once this thing has discharged, assuming we have any juice left in it. Oh, of course I went ahead and sucked a bunch of power out of it. We're actually pretty good. We could do away with all of this stuff. We don't need to be full. We're going to actually bring it with us. What? Dropped a box with nothing in it. Okay. Oh, we ended up with a bunch of stuff in here for some reason. They must have placed it in the connector? Weird. Well, tons of stuff, nowhere to put it.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Meantime, we're running on hydro. Although, how long do we got? 0 seconds. Alright, if we drop ourselves super low, right on the ground. And we need to alter that thing. It's decided to be at a weird angle. Alright, we've got it now. We can take it with us and block. I would really like to be able to get these guys. I'm just not sure. Maybe a box. Maybe that's the answer. Yeah, a couple of these guys. But they don't actually place on here, fortunately. So that does us no good. Barrel. Put the barrels. Got too much. Maybe I can make the barrel. I'm lucky. Oh, steel plate.
Inventory full.
There we go. Now we can at least get maybe our motors, computers. Yeah, alright. I think we're actually pretty good here. We need more storage before we can do much more. And that thing is just scary wrong. Alright. West-northwest, 3x. And let's fix our wheel height. Strength. Maybe 50%-ish. Height offset all the way up. Alright. Now, this method of carrying a battery has grown. Oh God. Okay, that's part of the problem. Ah. Yes, sir, you gotta turn your battery on. Alright. West-northwest is right in the mountains, it appears. Not a good situation for this. The way we're carrying this battery is prone to blowing the battery up and the whole front end of your ship. Which is not good. Nothing is, says it's about 3. Yeah, we definitely don't want to do any jumps. And they are not going very long. I can't even get whipped around in time to catch them. The little drop notices saying a new scrap has spawned. But that's about west-northwest. Cool there. This is working out a lot better than my last stream in terms of the fact that I managed to set a spare monitor on my bed. So literally just sitting on my bed, plugged in. A little monitor that I use for like Raspberry Pi development stuff. And so I can actually see that I believe I have people watching. And I can see the chat, which obviously is so far nothing, nobody said anything in chat, but at least I can see it. No, that thing was supposed to be right over here, and it's not. So we just go back to going south. Hope we run across something that we previously missed. That marker was definitely like 3 something K in this direction. But I'm not getting anything. Want to jump. Oh, I've got a marker. Nice. And it's not the marker for the distress signal. You know how quick that went? That was just crazy. Hopefully there's some more storage on here. Or even one more thruster. One more thruster would give us a very, very basic scouting capability. Hopefully that marker goes up again. I'm going to go down on the desert rather than up over the hill. But yeah, we could get a vector thrust scout. Oh, nice. A windmill. can actually plug into this windmill. Assuming we don't get shot up by turret, but I don't see any buildings here that would contain a turret, so it's literally just a windmill and a couple of trucks. Cool. This thing down and think about this. They're pretty full now on that realm, so is there really a need for that? Not really. We're fine on power for the moment. What I'd really like to get is... How are you powered? Were you just battery powered? Might have just been battery powered. Small battery. Oh, those were supposed to be destructed. That's part of the system that Splitsie uses to bring things into this. The thrusters on that. And unfortunately it looks like it's just the combine header. I was really hoping when I saw this that the whole combine would be there, because there's storage in that thing. It looks like we're kind of out of luck. There's nothing really to take here. A small battery maybe, but those are a pain. Ownership wise, 5K. Okay. We can lose that other one. There was another one like 6K that way. No, the windmill's not all that useful at the moment, although I will take your displays and computers. Yeah, we've got spare power at the moment anyway. Yeah, that looks like about it. Right. We gotta go around again. I don't really like operating in these mountains though. That is kind of a problem. It's east-northeast or north-northeast. They're both kind of... Yep. They're both kind of in this direction here. And I'm trying to just stay mobile here because a base kind of ties you down. Makes it harder to explore. And I haven't really found a good base location anyway. Say north-northeast 6K. Maybe something will be here. Maybe it'll be something we already missed and not the thing we're actually looking for. Doesn't matter though. We're on it. And of course there's more, but we're not going to find them 4K that way, huh? There's something over there, but I suspect it's the thing I already... This is the thing I already found. Should be finding any of these at any point in time here. This is the general area for a whole bunch of the markers I've got. And I said I didn't want to jump, and I survived another one now. That's the key thing about this thing is we're going to blow that battery up if we're not careful. Wonder... I'm not seeing anybody anywhere around here, or anything I should say. And I have used up all my hydrogen, but I've got this battery, so that's pretty good. That's several charges. Maybe they're over there. One thing about going north is I'm headed back towards the mountains, which I don't want to be. So we may just ignore these signals and go back to heading south into the deep desert. I think soon I'm going to start a creative game and start working on my phased starter nomad ship. Because I want to build it out in creative and have the different phases and blueprints, and then, oh god, watch it blow up, and then from that point we can then I can go try it out. in a survival game and see how feasible it is, maybe work out any kinks, etc., etc. Go around that thing. We're still looking for another thruster or more. I wouldn't say no to more. And more storage. Quite possibly another distress signal would be good, but maybe one that's not on the side of a mountain. Just to get some that are actually ahead of us. Because if I find a base file place with a large grid, large storage on it, that would kind of be a good spot to set up a home base, which we could then roll around on and drag stuff back and start collecting more than what we can just carry. Of course, then we'd want to build more of a scrap truck rather than a survival truck, which would be a good thing to do as well. given where we're at, I think we're going to come back to this another time. So, thanks for watching. I hope it was fun for somebody. It was fun for me. I'm gonna reset up and take a break and come back and work on my new creative survival nomad blueprint.